Hey everyone, now you probably have a Nintendo Switch, and if you're like me, you have a massive digital library of games because games come out all the time and it's cool to download them. I actually have a 400 gigabyte card in my Switch right now because I'm insane and I download everything like a crazy person. But there's a lot of really cool physical Switch games out that you can get right now, and I know collectors are really into them because Nintendo fans like collecting stuff. One of the coolest physical editions of a Switch game I've ever seen is this right here. It's called Toki. You probably have never heard of it. It's based on a 1989 arcade game starring a gorilla who spits stuff out of his mouth and attacks weird animals. It's sort of half shooter, half platformer. For the last few years, the company's been kicking around a remake for Wii and for a couple other platforms, and it just never really came out. People thought it was vaporware. Here it is. It's here. It's out. It's exclusively on Switch. It's called Toki Retrollector Edition. Let's open it up because it has some really cool stuff inside. So right off the bat, you got your big sleeve. You have your case, your little box that you open up. Here are two autographed lithographs. They are individually numbered. They are really cool. This is effectively concept art of some of the characters in the game that you can see right here, and concept art for the art direction of the remake. On top of that, you have some stickers of various characters in the game, such as Bathstar and Rambacha, and other names that sound like stuff I'm making up, but they're real, or as real as things get in a video game. And then Toki himself just thrusting his monkey body into the ether, like we all do when we wake up in our apartments by ourselves. Video games. There's also a comic book, which you can check out right here. It's really cool. It's about the size of the Switch game itself. It's called Memories of Amalurina. There it is. Yes, a comic book. And here's the actual game. There it is. It looks really cool. Great box art. Got the actual game inside there you can see it. But, I just want to point out, it has I guess you could call this reversible cover art. It has sort of like a map-shaped thing on the inside of it. So there's that. But the really cool thing about this is that it comes with an arcade cabinet in a giant Ziploc bag, which you probably put like school lunch in, or drugs. I don't judge. And you can actually build this thing. And so this is a Toki arcade cabinet. It feels like it's made of pretty sturdy wood. So let's put that arcade cabinet together right now using a handy, very fast time lapse. And here it is, a Nintendo Switch arcade cabinet made entirely of wood and rubber bands, which I tried to think I could build around without using. Definitely not the case. The rubber bands are incredibly important because they hold the seams together on the sides, so make sure you do that. Now, it doesn't actually have like a control panel with buttons on the front or anything like that, but you can play with your Joy-Con separated or with a Pro Controller, however you want to play. This looks really cool. Like, this is like, I'm actually really impressed with the construction and the build on this thing. I don't know much about Toki, but I'm excited to play more of it and play tons of other Switch games here because now I have a tiny arcade cabinet, and you can too. So go check this out. It's called the Toki Retro Collector Edition, and for all things video games, Nintendo Switch, and tiny arcade cabinets, you're already in the right place, IGN. No, I had it right the first time.